Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to LCK Spring 2023. It is the Saturday Showdown. I'm Atlas. I'm joined by Wolf here for this one, the Telecom War. It cannot be a better time to have a Saturday Showdown than when it's Telecom War time. Here in Lowell Park, this is a completely packed stadium, of course.
It is every night, you know.
It is, but
it feels denser today because it's the Telecom War.
Dense.
I think Amy's going to stick around to catch this wave.
Oh, Zayas baiting Keen here just a little bit. Tactical sweep comes in. Keen's completely out of mana, and Owner is coming in. Is the flash going to work out is the question, as Owner's just holding onto the Vault Breaker. There it is. Guarantee that they can kill him in the CC. Beautifully done. Struggling so much in this lane right now. Bubble gonna connect onto Lahan's. Owner's here as well. And aiming, he might pay the price for it. There's the flash forward. Beautifully lands the Vault Breaker, and aiming down to 200 health. This is all going wrong.
Oh, extendo!
But he doesn't really have an angle. Owner once again getting aggressive. Tibbers goes down. That's a real dead. Oh, no, never mind. Shift some sands. Get after the flash. He'll be okay.
Really losing out. You mentioned him having a weak laning phase here so far. Is Cuz?
Well, Tibbers very, very low. Going to get smoked as the stun is ready. Cuz is very low. Does need to be careful.
Gotta get that. Cuz here, if he flashes onto Guma, you're still going to have a hard time killing him. And you don't want to commit your flash. You're just hoping for an overextension here. As Cuz just has to be here so that aiming and Lahens don't get dove further.
Well, there's the Vault Breaker onto Cuz. Cease and desist comes through as well. As Tidal Wave is going to get the knock up. The Wild Growth is going to be there. Good bubble. Connects onto Lahens. Is now Cyclone going to be there. Owner diving forward. BDD and Faker fighting towards the top side. Is Gumayushi. A lot of damage on aiming, who does ult. And immediately T1 get out of there. Don't want to give Zeri her certification. As all Lahens, he has to flash. As now KT, can you do anything here? Kerry is flashing onto them. The ebb and flow value is just absurd. And that is going to be the third kill here. Carrier picks that one up. Now aiming, I don't know about this one, as that's a real dead Zeri. Empress Divide onto Faker underneath the turret here. One shot will come forward as, yeah, and he's just pretty tanky, man.
Now with the Rod of Ages,
yep.
Stopwatch is online here too, and it's going to be the second Drake of the game again. This is
right before their eyes. As Cuz will come over and at least try to take Second Herald. Second Herald is a consolation prize at best.
Do some crazy all-in and come back, right? And Keen has just not had that agency this game.
No.
20 CS down now, in fact, lost a lot of control over this jungle. And now Owner, when they group up, guess what? He's here too.
Well, they do know exactly what's going on. There's the Cyclone. Cease and desist comes through. His Owner's going to flash immediately. Cuz dives after him, but he's going to take so much damage. Zayas, can you find it? Emperor's Divide gets rid of him, but it's too late. They trade junglers for now as aiming in Lahens, trying to stand their ground against the T1 bottom lane.
To that inner turret on bottom side during that entire fight. He's like, yeah, you guys are maybe going to trade one for one, but we're getting more.
Well, aiming's going to try and skate out of this one. There is the Wild Growth. As BDD's golden under a turret, that's enough. That's a dead BDD on the Azir. With the way that the game is accelerating, T1 going to move on over and take a bit of a timeout to secure Soul Point here.
Well, this just means 20-minute Baron, right? I mean, it's to get Baron on spawn. They have the greatest Baron damage? No, but timer. Like, look at everyone on T1. Zayas has teleport, by the way.
At this point, I think the game kind of wins itself.
Yeah, there's the on-Baron spawn, on-spawn Baron.
Vega standing on a ward. Doesn't matter, guys.
Keen maybe could have pushed for bounty. They're going to contest.
Well, Faker is going to go golden. There's a Tidal Wave, gets a lot of value. Cuz going to go down first here. Cease and desist, I believe, was onto Cuz's clone. Doesn't matter, guys. Keen going to take a fair bit of damage. T1 still rather low, apart from Zayas, who's just doing a 1v1 battle with the Baron.
The Tibbers is actually getting so much damage done.
Tibbers is so mad. Look at him.
And Baron is going to reset here, but the base is open. I mean, this is
as well, and he can bring a full health Tibbers back. He's going to regen back up again.
It's like, would you like to contest Baron or still have a Nexus alive? You know, you could choose, Kate.
Oh, no! Rip. Yeah, they lost it. That is also the Baron going down. And so Faker standing on vision. Like, even if we say, like, oh, KT, go for a fight. Yeah, but they can't win anything. There's a Hextech ultimatum into the backline. Gumayushi just going to press the culling button. He does get polymorphed as Cuz tries to dive on top of him. Decent CC, but he's just going to get wiped out. And T1 are going to go for the kill. They back away from aiming. They do actually respect this Zeri quite a lot. As we can see, Sundisk was put up.
Zayas has TP, so he could just return.
Well, BDD, can he be the hero? He does manage to wipe out the Lucian. Now Carrier's going to try and swim away from this. Aiming, fighting as best he can, but Faker He's a tank, guys. He's a raid boss, and Carrier is going to get yet another kill. 3-0-6 here on the Nami, and it was a valiant attempt there from KT at the very end, but they're going to need more than this if they want to take down T1. Game number 1 of the Telecom War of our Saturday showdown. Not going to lie, Carrier was absolutely robbed of that one. He should have been the one. He, in my heart, is number 1. Just because in the only relevant part of the game, he was playing really aggressively and it was cool, and Owner altered a clone. So that's all I'm going to say. Let's jump into game number 2.
I'm just going to let my vote speak for my opinion.
Desperation in the fans' voices once again, a lot more warranted than it was in game number 1. It was definitely still there then.
Halo Blades for the Varus and the barrier, so they carry.
And you have.
Yeah. Also, you know, just with how Casante's Qs work. Okay, hold on. Faker.
Well, there is the flash immediately. Body slam flash in there as well as Faker gets taken down very low. There's a flash from Cuz, and first blood goes to KT.
Well, that's one way.
He's an 80 carry that, yeah, he's got Chains of Corruption. His owner is going to find Cuz here in the jungle. He's a buy. He's very happy to take this little trade as Ward goes over, and Piercing Arrow going to connect. BD able to help get Cuz out as Carrier's just going to chase after him. Halo Blades does a heck of a lot of work, and there's the last order. Thanks for the blue buff.
The LCK right now, and now they've got group up for this second Drake here.
Yeah, well, Tidal Wave is going to come forward. There's the Cyclone, lands onto both of these bottom laners. Sorry, onto Owner and onto Carrier. Culling comes through. That should be another kill as BDD picks up that one. The Draven's going to cash in, but it's a double kill here for the Gragas. He flashes away as Faker just needs a few more. Gumushi flashes. Can he actually get it? There it is. That's a double for the Draven. Amazing here for T1. KT had the answer, but I think the cash-in's probably worth it. I think it's kind of okay with Gale Force now being completed for aiming, and we haven't had the back yet for Gumushi. He's now coming out of base. This is the one moment that you can go for this.
I mean, they don't even know if Guma backed or not. They didn't see him, so this is so greedy. But I mean, I guess you got to take risks if you're KT.
And Owner and Carrier now waiting over to the side. They can see exactly what the health bar of this Drake is. So this steal is just so easy.
Oh man, KT.
Good news story solidly for KT is Keen being able to fight against Zeus here. But as I say that, the all-out does come through, pulls him back underneath the turret. Fake, a good little belly bump, gets a bit of value here as the Cyclone comes through. Cease and desist comes down. There is the Whirling Death, and Gumiyushi's going to get yet another one. That is a killing spree here as Owner gets over the wall. There's the flash from aiming. He wants to play this aggressively, but Owner, he's down to a sliver, but he will survive. Oh, well, that clone takes a bit of damage from the Whirling Death.
Yeah, they're just going to try to force this turret down with the Herald.
Oh dear, aiming's real dead. Tidal Wave does come through. Let's see whether KT have a follow-up. Bubble is decent there onto Zeus, who's tanking this one for a very long time, but he all-outs. He gets over the wall. Cuz, can you actually kill him? The answer is no. He's going to be able to get over that wall. Keen now diving forward. Gumushi. Teleport. Taking some needle work as the teleport does come through from Faker, and he turns up and says, "Leave my friends alone."
Anything to stop this push.
Well, in the meantime, Lahens is dead. Gumushi's going to get his 4th here of this game.
Draft is solid. They know their win conditions very well, and the fact that Carrier understands how to play the early game in this matchup so extremely well with the Halo Blades, his flash kill early on.
Here, takes one of them away. He's going to choose Keen for his battle. Don't know whether you necessarily want that one. He's going to dash a whole bunch. But yeah, Keen's just going to snip. Yeah, there it goes. So there it is. A little bit of money back. 5,000 gold is the lead as Faker goes golden. Carrier off to the side, finds the Chains of Corruption. Lahens, he has to flash. That is a dead monkey, a 5th one here for Gumiyushi. Meanwhile, Shirley's getting charges. She's having a real good time as Carrier's flashing, just trying to get some slows so that Gumiyushi can free hit. Piercing Arrow not going to land there onto T1. Faker. As a bear goes down, and that is a dead BDD. Another kill for Gumiyushi as they are not stopping. They're just going to continue pushing forward. It's 19 minutes into the game.
I could almost this type of new double 80 carry lane is exactly how T1 likes to play.
Yeah, and it's not even new at this point, right? Like, this is just Carrier. He wants to pick something that has range. And I don't know why, but they're still going to go for a Baron. Here's a teleport from KT as Cuz is going to get stunned forever and murdered. Faker's going to grab that kill. Actually, a great all-out to make sure that he just could not do anything to react. That means that this Baron is very comfortably going to go over to T1. And KT, I mean, there was nothing left in the tank. But they still don't have very much control. BDD looking for it. Does manage to bring in the Draven right into the bubble. That's the cash-in. Well, I mean, the cash-in on the other side, right, for Keen this time. But T1 still have a lot of damage available. It's not Zeus, as he's going to push PDD back in. All right, kind of love it.
They don't need an AD carry, they got a spare. They got a spare.
Exactly. They do need an AD carry, Wolf, but they still have one. It's fine.
They got a spare. It's not fair.
Oh,
it's not fair, Atlas.
Lahan's is going to get punched by the Vi here. An absolute shellacking as, the inhibitors respawn, guys. It's just like Worlds. They've got his carrier. He's going to get the Chains Corruption on the Cuz, and he's going to go down. Owner goes golden there as well to avoid the culling damage.
He wants to do it so badly, but he can't get into range. And there's no Nexus turrets here.
Painting just dives into the backline, executes carrier. That was kind of sick. I don't know whether it's going to mean too much as there it is. All right. Zay's going to be booped in. He's like real tanky right now, though, as he does manage to find that Q. Beautifully done. Keen, not immune enough. And Tibbers is chasing them into the fountain. Leave them alone, Tibbers! They've been through so much already. His owner is just going to find BDD and take him down. T1 are going to look for the last remaining few kills. As, yep, there is Gumushi flashing onto the fountain. And that might be enough as he get revenge for Carrier and then call it a day. Nexus goes down 2-0 for T1.
It's been a while.